NeuroSky Emergency Calls System. The NeuroSky system is a device that allows you to read brain waves and interpret them to later process them digitally and take them to a software system understandable to humans. From here and with the help of specific programs, different results can be obtained for many different purposes. These systems are known for their definition in English as brain-computer interface, or in their translation into Spanish as a brain-computer interface, which, as the name implies, are able to interpret a signal from the brain from the frequencies that the mind emits, and process it from such that there is a bridge between the biological part of the body and the electronic part of hardware and software. In this sense, our application relies on both the hardware part and the software part. The NeuroSky headband is able to read the different frequencies as an electroencephalogram does. Because thanks to its advanced electronics, it achieves in a very small space what other large devices do. This would be one of the reasons why the NeuroSky system is ideal to combine with the software application that we have developed thanks to the SDK software development kit that the manufacturer makes available to anyone interested who wants to develop applications for their system. This is the case of the blinking emergency calls application, which allows us only with the blinking of the eyes to make thanks to the NeuroSky headband altogether to be able to make a phone call to request assistance, help in case of need. The reason for using the blinks is simple, since it is these movements that generate the most signal power at the brain level, which is easier for the NeuroSky headband to pick it up, amplify it and send it via Bluetooth to our smartphone, and as long as the application is correctly configured and running. The development of this application has been carried out by anonymous individuals, and in no case has there been professionals or companies that have contributed to it. However, we invite anyone who wants to improve the application through the code already made. We have used the mobile version of NeuroSky, although other manufacturers' modules can also be used as long as they are based on NeuroSky Mobile or its GEM1 module. Among them, the BrainSense and MindFlex, MindPlay MyBand systems can even build your own system by purchasing a GEM1 module kit, which will greatly reduce the price. This system can be used in many ways in the help of people either by illness or by accident they do not have physical mobility, which makes it impossible for them to make movements or to emit words. In the case of needing assistance, help. So some of the situations in which this system could be very useful would be, for example, for people with partial or total paralysis, syndrome of sleep paralysis or night terrors. It could also be used in an appropriate way to be able to notify the emergency or security services in case of gender abuse, making modifications to the system that allows the person to have the system incorporated as long as necessary. The way in which system works is very simple. Always take into account the level of the batteries, since without them the system in its original form would not work. Once placed on the head, the system picks up the signals that our brain emits. One of the clearest and strongest signals is that of blinking. When the system picks up a specific number of flashes, which we will have previously defined, it gives an order to the phone to make a call to the contact or contacts that we have previously selected in the configuration. In this way the person can make a call for help to others, without having to act any physical movement, which is of great importance, especially for people who cannot make movements voluntarily or involuntarily. Once the system starts the call cycle, the system dials until the receiver receives it or until the cycle ends. If the transmitter flashes again, the system restarts the call cycle. This development has been an initial amateur project, so its improvement may be possible if other people want to carry it out. Its use is completely voluntary and we are not responsible for how it is used or for the possible consequences of its use. It is an experimental and developing project. Its use, download and modification is allowed but not its commercialization or sale. This project has been registered and is protected under international laws.